friends, I'm back! I'm having to talk really loud because I want to make sure you can hear me. Usually you don't have to worry if you can hear Miss Abby, right? That's so silly. What Miss Abby had planned to do after spring break was over was to start learning your addresses so that when you learned the whole thing, zip code and all, you could write a fun letter home to Mom and get to mail it all by yourself. But we're not at school, so I think you're gonna have to work on that at home with Mom and Dad. You think you can work on that? Because if you learn the whole address and come back to school with it, you will still get to write a letter home, and it will be so fun. Alright, this is the best calendar Miss Abby's got in her room, so we're just gonna have to make do. So the number for today is 24. I wonder how many bundles and how many sticks that would be. If you said 2 bundles and 4 sticks left over, you were right! So to figure out our day, we put our finger on the red number and go up to the word, and we see that today is Tuesday. Our month is still the month of March. That starts with an M. So now we can say that today's date is Tuesday, March 24th, 2020. All right, and after calendar comes weather watcher. Now, Miss Abby's not a fortune teller, so I have no idea what the weather's going to be like for the next few weeks. However, if you would like, we'll still sing the weather watcher song, and then you can double check with Mom and Dad at home to see what the weather's like. Weather watcher, what do you see? What do you see? Tell us what the weather's like, tell us what the weather's like, won't you please, won't you please? Miss Abby bumped her chin. Let me just tell you, that's not as fun to sing here all by myself. I wish I could hear all of you singing at home. Now I'm sure some of you at home are wondering, Miss Abby, what about Bible time? Why aren't we doing Bible time? I'll tell you why. Sometimes Miss Abby is really bad at planning, no matter how hard she tries. I don't know what happened, I just know that all of my Bible reading time got messed up. So this week we're going to take a break from Bible time and we'll get right back into it next week because I really want to talk to you all about Easter. It's the best holiday ever and we have to talk about it. So one of the other things that we were going to talk about after spring break was a new letter. And the next letter that Miss Abby had for you was the letter Q. So the letter Q is actually pretty easy to write. The first thing you do is make a circle, just like the letter O, and then you give it a tail. It's so hard, right, my friends? Oh, hardest letter we've learned so far. If you want to do a lowercase q, you do a smaller circle, a straight line, and then either a fish hook or like a backwards check mark. Grown-ups can never make up their mind. So let me tell you something about the letter Q. It's very shy. He never goes outside his house without his best friend, you. So Q, which is like our friend G, but upside down, Q is always next to you. They never go outside without the other. They are best friends. And when they're together, they say qua, like in quack, or quick, or quiet. I wonder how many other words you can come up with at home. So the only other thing that I wanted to talk to you about today was the whole reason that we went on spring break. You know how we've talked about the 4 seasons? Do you remember what they are? Fall, winter, spring, and summer. Right now we're in spring. And springtime is so much fun. It's when all of the trees start to come back awake and all of the animals have their babies and all of the flowers come out and smell so nice. It's such a great time and I'm so glad that God made it that way for us. One of the things that happens in springtime is butterflies. Do you know where butterflies come from? If you said caterpillars, you're right. So I figured since caterpillars come out in springtime, we would read The Very Hungry Caterpillar. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. Oh no, that's a lot. On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. That night, he had a stomachache. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf, and after that he felt much better. Now he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and became a zebra. No, caterpillars don't become zebras. I think Miss Abby's been alone too long. He pushed his way out of the cocoon and he was a beautiful butterfly. Look at all those colors. When I was little, I used to think that I could see all of the food that he'd eaten in his wings. Like maybe there's some salami, here's some of the lollipop, maybe these are the cherries from the cherry pie. The possibilities are endless. All right, well that was all that I had in mind for today. I hope you liked it. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! Alright, this is the 3rd time we're reading this book. My enthusiasm grows small. Shooting is harder than I thought it would be. I keep taking pictures. Oh my goodness, my friends. I'm talking about the letter Q, and I have a friend interrupting me. Rusty!